Hey guys, it's JD Sizzle with another Madden Ultimate Team video. We're going to continue that No Money Spent series, reminding you guys how I've got my squad up to a 97 right now. I have all these awesome players, and if you look at my item binder, it's also all these players that I've gotten and how we got everything ready for theme teams, or I can just upgrade as I go. As you can see, there's a lot of guys that could still upgrade, just got to do some training stuff like that. So we already did the get a player method on the last video, which I recommend doing. That consistently makes coins. You might get good power-ups out of there, gold cards, whatever. So you can exchange stuff into sets, which that's what today is about, sets. So this is one of the ways that I made money and got cards that I wanted. Like, so whenever a promo's going on, we'll just take the Super Bowl promo, for example. Super Bowl promo. If I wanted Joe Namath, what I was doing during the promo, I was getting these players, and then, actually, first of all, I'll take that back. You had to go get these past heroes and make them, which you could earn them through doing challenges, you could buy them, you could do whatever you needed to do, and then you would exchange them into one of these sets. And the cool thing about these sets that some people don't know is when you complete the set, you get all these guys back as nat. So kind of, it's a way to build your team up. So those are all 90, I think they're all 96 guys, 97 maybe. And then you also get Refrigerator Perry's card, Joe Namath's card, for example. That's what you do with these sets to build your stock up. Now you can do whatever you want with those cards. Like when you get them back, you could flip them for training. You could keep them for exchange sets down the road. It's just up to you. I like to hold on to them to build my team up. So throughout the year, if I want to upgrade someone, it's a quick upgrade. So you got to kind of look at those. Like the Super Bowl is a good one. Some of these other ones have sets in them, like your campus heroes, but you got to get 32 of them, so it takes a little bit longer. But you could do that, like if you wanted to. I even recommend going here. You can try and snipe cards, see what they're worth. So right now, some of these cards are going for 6. Like, look at how much coins those are. Oh, that's 85s. So that's about right. I was looking for the other ones. So they're going. Oh, I have Chris Daniels still. So they're going for like 3. So you can get those in exchange set packs, the regular exchange sets. So I recommend those. But other good ones, like these 50 ones, sometimes were good, but now they're all. It just depends. All these guys are in power ups, but if you didn't want to take advantage of the 50, you could even exchange like all your golds. Like I have all these golds and stuff. I could get one of these cards if I wanted to. I don't know if it's worth it as much because the power-ups are in the pack. So it seems like power-ups are kind of a thing. So if you look for cards and things where people, like Team of the Week, for example, some of these power-ups are in packs, and I think some of them aren't. So let's see. Taylor probably has one. I don't know if Jamal Adam. I haven't seen a Jamal Charles card in there, but so you'd have to look and see. So it might be worth to do this set, because then you get Jamal Charles and his power-up. So if the power-up's going for just as much as these players are, then it's worth it. So I recommend doing the research. You guys figure it out yourself. Find out. Like Lance Briggs just came out with a card. I can't remember if his power-up's is set in the packs, though. Team Affinity right now. You go to your diamonds, you can do those if you want. I'd say there's not much value in doing them because it's 22 cards. Even if you got all Get-A Golds, it's 22 times 500. The odds of them, they're only selling for like 5, 6. But if you need the players, that's what I recommend, is just dumping them in there from your Get-A Gold packs, or Get-A Player packs, I should say. But Team Standouts is kind of where it's at. All these cards, like a lot of these guys, you could find someone that's doesn't have a power up. For example, Steelers guy. Well, I can't remember what's his name. Johnson. I want to say Smith, but it's Johnson. So, for example, Johnson's card, his power up was brand new. So if you get his power up, I think I had one earlier today. I sold for like 100K. So you could go through here, see how much it costs to make everything. If you can snipe some of these cards. So let's see. These are going for about 5. So you kind of got to do the math and go through. Because let's see, what are the 90s going for? So they're 37. So it might not be worth it, but like I said, it's up to you to do the math and figure out. I'm not going to tell you what sets make you money. And I recommend, if you do go here, it kind of sets the market for you. So it looks like 12, let's just say 12 is the lowest you should buy a card. Or, yeah, the lowest you should buy a card is 12 or under for sniping. So what I recommend is going and filtering in the auction house. Look for anything under 12. Let's see, 90s are 37, so you don't want to look under 37. Remember, if you're doing the quick thing, which is a lot of people will do this quick thing, you're just going to get the highest. I mean, it's full. So you're missing out on cards. So definitely don't recommend doing that. Kind of just do that to kind of set the market for you. But look for theme builder sets. I don't know what I need here, but like for example, this first one had Josh Allen doesn't have a power up that's in packs that I know of. Metcalf. So you kind of want to look at those guys if they're getting good cards and people want them. Snead wasn't in packs, but he's got a limited stuff. So you might want to go through and see what the power up's worth. Because if it equals what these do, get your power up, then you know you're making your coin back. I did that a lot in the beginning of the year. Made a lot of those players because the team of the week player packs were coming out. Not so much anymore. So sets are pretty easy, but and then that's like I said, if you do these sets, sometimes you get things like Derwin James or stuff like that. So it's worth looking, or the MCS. Sometimes do those drops. Jump in their things with Twitch. If you're not linked to Twitch, you can get free cards. But the biggest thing I say is always this exchange set. I'm working on Isaiah Simmons here just for my get a golds because I feel like he's going to get a power up because that other card that he has is so good. I wouldn't recommend spending any money on it. Just do that. Then your regular exchange sets. So what you're getting for your gettable player packs, just dump them in here. So like 2 low silvers make a high silver, 3 high silvers make a gold. So you just kind of keep throwing them up. I don't even know what I have in here. Who's this? Ooh. Why do I have that card in there? I don't think, unless it's a Nat card. I don't know why I have it in there. I'm going to take it out for right now. I might have put it in there an accident, which is fine. I might have meant to put them with something else. But kind of look for these sets. If you have Nat cards you want to throw them in there, go ahead. If not, like I said, doing your get a golds, you can dump them in there. Like I look to see how much some of these cards are going for. And if they're not going for like market value, then throw them in the pack because you got a chance to get an 83, 84, like a legend or something like that. So, all right, just trying to keep these videos short and sweet. So like I said, just look for different sets here that you can make money. You guys do the research. Like I said, I gave you some tips how to find out where you should grab players, what you should shoot for, so you're not overspending on cards. Find the sets that work out for you. Even go into some of these old sets like Most Feared. Was it Most Feared? Yeah, some of these cards don't have. I don't think Matt Carmichael. I don't think's been back in there, so it might be worth looking at those. Autumn Blast, Night Train Lane, and Romo. Night Train Lane's definitely gonna get an Ultimate Legends card, but I don't think he's in packs yet either. So you could do this set. Get all these guys. Let's see, what's Von Miller going for? So he's going for 84. Let's see, I'm just going through 90. So these guys are going for quite a bit. So I don't know if it's worth to do this one because I think Night Train Lane last time I checked wasn't even that much. But if you can make these cards cheap, they're all 90. I can't remember. Do you have to make them? Yeah, they were autumn aces. How did you make your autumn aces? Blast players. So yeah, I mean, if you can find these blast players cheap, and you can make the blast player, it might be worth it. Like I said, just follow your market guidelines. Like I said, this is kind of, if you're gonna do stuff like that, add everything up, make a spreadsheet, something like that. You kind of just got to do the math and see where it is. But sometimes you'll find a player that got a card and they might have some value. So definitely recommend doing that, guys. Again, if you like the video, leave a comment below. Hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate all the love and support. We're going to try and keep these short and sweet. But yeah, do your sets, make some coin, make some money, get some players to build your squad. That's kind of where I do it. I mean, even I did these sets and I was able to get Tom Brady, the Super Bowl MVP. And then I got Namath and Stu and Tyreek Hill Nat. And like I was gonna use Hill no matter what. And like some of these guys are filler players. I'll probably never use some of these guys unless I do a theme team series. So like I said, just do it. Get your Nat cards. It's worth it. The Nat method works every time for trade ups. And like he said, you can do them for training. You can exchange them in sets when they become available. Or you can just build your players with them. They're free cards. Use their power outs, build them up. And then when they get better cards, that's what I always did with Tyreek Hill. I knew I was going to get them, so I just kept building them up. I didn't sell them. So do what you guys want to do. Just support the video, and we'll see you next time. JD Sizzle out.